The race for the Premier League Golden Boot 2022-23 season. The Premier League Golden Boot is the dream prize for attacking players, especially strikers. Three factors play into what chances a player has at landing the league's top scorer award: number of chances, finishing ability, and penalty taking. Players who get a lot of chances, finish those chances, and get opportunities from the penalty spot are the most likely to finish top of the scoring charts. Last season, Liverpool's Mohamed Salah and Tottenham's Son Heung-min entered an exciting race for the Golden Boot that ran until the final day of the season. They ultimately shared the prize, with Son scoring a brace on the final day of the season to temporarily take the lead. Only when Salah scored late and caught up with the Spurs star, both ending with 23 goals. A special shout out to Son because not one of his goals in the Premier League last season were from the spot. In the 22-23 season, things look very interesting, with a lot of promising newcomers and Premier League veterans competing in league for the Golden Boot. Let's take a look at the names that can make an impact in this Premier League season. Son Heung-min, the pride of South Korea, he had a very impressive season. The number of chances he received from his teammates were plenty, and he showed his finishing ability, 23 times to be exact. Son always runs at incredible speed to the opponent's goal when the Spurs squad changes from defense to attack. The ability to choose the position, control the ball, and shoot with both feet makes the Korean striker's finishing ability even more lethal. Last season, he scored 11 goals with his right foot and 12 with his left foot. In Premier League history, only one right-footed player has ever scored 10 goals with his left foot in a season: Harry Kane in the 2015-16 season. In this season, 22-23, Ivan Perisic has joined Tottenham, and he is a player with the ability to play a pass very accurately, which will help the Son-Kane duo break defenses and get more chances. Son Heung-min and Harry Kane are a scary duo for defenses. Since teaming together in the 2016-17 season, they have scored 41 goals combining together, making history in the process. The second pair in the goal combination list is Dilio Drogba and Frank Lampard with 36 goals. Previously, the strong point of the Korean striker was mainly his speed, but he has gradually transformed into a comprehensive goalscorer too. Since the 2016-17 season, his number of goals per season has ranged from 18 to 22 goals. In his autobiography, Son Heung-min emphasizes that to survive and succeed in Europe, the most important factors are principles and discipline. How many times will we see Son Heung-min find the back of the net this season? Harry Kane. It would be unfair not to mention Harry Kane's efforts in helping Son Heung-min win the Premier League Golden Boot award. He played a lot deeper to receive the ball and pass to his teammates more last season. The England striker is one of the few world-class strikers with such good passing ability. He loves a long pass to his teammates and creates a lot of chances for Tottenham, and with 9 assists, he is in the top 7 alongside Chelsea's Reece James and Manchester United's Paul Pogba. Kane excelled as a target man during the 21-22 seasons, scoring 17 goals and finishing 4th in the rankings after a very slow start to the season by his standards. Harry Kane's finishing ability is indisputable. He is also Spurs' penalty taker and is pretty lethal from the spot. He's becoming an all-rounder, and it is very rare in modern football to be world-class in different areas: scoring, passing, and assists, although not a lot can be said about his free kick-taking abilities. With Kane's eyes firmly on Alan Shearer's all-time Premier League goal-scoring record, there's no doubt he will be aiming to win the Golden Boot award for the 4th time and help propel him up the all-time scoring list. Mohamed Salah. He is on the way to becoming a legend at Liverpool and of the Premier League in general. For the Egyptian people, Salah is not simply a football player, but also a face representing the great aspirations of a small country on the world football map. In his homeland, they call him the King of Egypt. In the 21-22 season, in addition to bringing home the 3rd Golden Boot of his career, he was also the player with the most assists, with 13. He became the 30th player to reach 100 Premier League goals and also the 2nd African to reach the milestone after Didier Drogba. In addition, he reached this milestone after only 162 matches, thereby ranking 5th in the list of fastest players to reach 100 goals. When Mohamed Salah put pen to paper on a 3-year contract with a much improved salary, it was a great sight for Liverpool fans. Salah finally has the level of compensation he feels is right, as he is recognized as one of the best players in the world. As for Liverpool, they have avoided the growing threat of losing their top goalscorer. It was the best decision for all. Salah belongs to Liverpool, and this is the club that best suits him, said Jurgen Klopp about the player who has scored 156 goals in 254 games for Liverpool since he moved from Roma in 2017. Salah's ability to finish in the penalty area is extremely accurate. His speed and dribbling ability makes it difficult for defenders to stop him. When the ball reaches Salah's left foot, it's a nightmare for the defenders and goalkeeper. There is no doubt that Salah will be one of the candidates for the Premier League Golden Boot award for the 22-23 season. Darwin Nunez. According to Athletic, the arrival of the Uruguayan will make Liverpool more unpredictable and give them a different edge. Under Jurgen Klopp, Liverpool are generally an easy team to predict because the German strategist only prioritizes using a 4-3-3 formation. Although Liverpool finished second last season, which proves it is still effective, the problem is, playing the same way week in, week out, the team can lack flexibility and surprises. In addition, the 4-3-3 formation also caused Liverpool's attack power to be mainly from the wings, while attacks from the centre were limited. Statistics show that in the last season, up to 39% of Liverpool's attacks were concentrated on the right wing. This figure for the opposite wing is 33% and in the middle is only 28%. Darwin Nunez is a striker with a good physique, very strong, fast, excellent in duels and good at taking chances in the penalty area. Coming to Liverpool, Nunez will add to the Klopp what they lack, and that also means that Klopp has more options now. Nunez is very suitable for a 4-2-3-1 formation where he is the leading spearhead in the attack. When playing as a striker, Nunez needs teammates who are always ready to give him as much ammo as possible. Although Liverpool's attack was very strong last season, Liverpool's strikers Mohamed Salah, who has 23 goals, Diogo Jota, who has 15, and Sadio Mane, who has 16, still sometimes have difficulty in scoring. Take a look at Liverpool's 1-1 draw with Tottenham at Anfield, a game that had an important impact on the title race. In that game, Klopp's men produced 46 crosses but couldn't get the crucial winning goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold created more crosses from right back than any other player in the rest of the league. The physical problems of the attacking players were evident, and with Nunez now there, it will help ensure another way to score. Erling Haaland, the name that is attracting the attention of the media as well as fans from all over the world, has landed at the Etihad Stadium. Haaland is one of the best strikers in the world and loves quick ball situations, always finding a way to run behind the opponent's defense. Importantly, the Norwegian knows how to occupy space in the penalty area, using his strength to eliminate opposing defenders. Haaland scored 86 goals in just 89 matches for Dortmund and has 20 goals for Norway in just 21 appearances, and will still only be 22 years old for the 22-23 season. Man City's blockbuster signing shows that he is the player Pep Guardiola is looking for to complete his team after playing most of last season without a recognized striker. Erling Haaland can completely turn the opportunities created by the midfield and wingers, whether it is short passes or long balls, into goals. Despite having to deal with 3 injuries last season, Haaland never missed more than 5 matches and never missed more than 1 month. The worst thing is not being able to play, Erling Haaland said in an interview with Norway's Viaplay Football in late January. My biggest wish for the rest of my career is not to be injured. That's the most important thing. That being said, injuries only make me more hungry for success. Julian Alvarez. Alvarez was bought by Man City at the beginning of the year for £15.3 million, but was loaned back to River to play until the end of the season. The Argentine is considered a worthy replacement for the position left by the legendary Sergio Aguero at the Etihad Stadium. Julian Alvarez was River Plate's top scorer with 22 goals in 45 games in all competitions in 2021. He was also awarded the South American Footballer of the Year award, an award that has been given before to Pelé, Diego Maradona, and Neymar. Despite being young, Alvarez has quite a few titles already. He has won 6 titles with River Plate, and the most notable championship is the 2018 Copa Libertadores. Alvarez is a very versatile player. Specifically, he can play well in the role of a centre forward, right midfielder, an attacking midfielder, or a false 9. Alvarez is especially dangerous when operating in the penalty area. Thanks to his ability to choose the best position and move without the ball well, he is very good at breaking offside traps. Alvarez knows when to speed up and when to slow down to be ready for a high-accuracy finish. In any case, Alvarez is aware that teamwork is often more effective than individual efforts. This is why Alvarez not only has a remarkable goal-scoring record, he scored 17 goals in 22 games for River Plate in 2022, but also contributes so many assists. Switching to the Premier League, he will have to get used to patiently drilling down crowded defenses. In addition to the main task of scoring, Alvarez also has another important job of high pressing. In the race with Haaland and other strikers, Julian Alvarez may be a bit underrated, but will be in the running, playing in a Man City team who will be in the race to win the Premier League again. Gabriel Jesus. Arsenal needed a striker. They lost Aubameyang and Lacazette for free, and the top scorer for the Gunners last season was Bukayo Saka, with only 12 goals. In addition, only 2 other players have scored 10 or more goals. Emile Smith-Rowe with 11 goals and Eddie Nketiah with 10 goals. The London club also scored only 61 goals in the Premier League. This number is better than the club's last 2 seasons, but it is still too modest when compared to leading teams such as Man City with 99 goals, Liverpool with 94, Chelsea with 76, or even Tottenham with 69 goals, which is why they have signed Gabriel Jesus from Manchester City. The Brazilian has has taken over the number 9 shirt that former striker Alexander Lacazette left behind. In his first game for Arsenal versus Nuremberg, with just a few touches of the ball, he scored his first goal and seems to be fitting in well. Lack of game time at Man City didn't help Jesus, but he did show his quality over the years. A goal poacher who will help Arsenal with their scoring problems, no doubt. How many goals do you think each player will score in the Premier League this season? Comment below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.